My name is Eddie Leasock, CEO of the company, and we also have Tim Michael, Vice President of Sales and Operations, with us today. I think we have something in common. We're all in the same industry that we want to see grow and prosper. Our goal today is to inform you about our capabilities at Advanced and about our industry. Over the last 25 years in business, we have expanded our product line to 4 masonry products. Our most commonly used product is cast stone, then architectural precast and GFRC. They are visually identical and are products produced at 3 locations for orderly shipments anywhere in the United States. We changed our name several years ago to reflect our expanded product selection. Some of you may not be familiar with glass fiber reinforced concrete, or GFRC. We are finding that GFRC is a growing market, and if you have some knowledge about the product, you are a good candidate for being a part of this growing market. GFRC is hollow on the underside, but visually looks the same as cast stone. However, it weighs anywhere from 50 to 80% less than cast stone and usually installs with metal backup. The lighter weight helps reduce structural elements and installation cost. GFRC was designed to make masonry installation easier. Our next webinar will be devoted exclusively to GFRC. Every project has a timeline that starts with a quote. Our staff includes 3 estimators, one of which handles the emergency room for quick turnaround bids every day. They've seen and bid almost every project you can imagine, those with good dimensions and almost no dimensions. Whether we get the project or not, we're giving you valuable information each time we bid. We choose a draftsman that has experience in the project you have asked us to detail. We hope that he or she will learn from you about the personality of a given project. After CAD and scheduling, the first shop for manufacturing is the mold department. Advanced has 2 CNC machines that are programmed to cut the profiles and details of the product designed by the architect. By the way, our 2 CNC machines are 2 more machines than any other stone producer has in the Southwest United States. Exacting dimensions and symmetry shown here are the result of CNC technology. The CNC machines that Advanced uses are also used in the aircraft industry by Boeing and other multinational companies. Whether it's an airplane or a building, customers need to know the product is going to fit within tolerance of the industry. We'd rather you not shape the product in the field. We still have artisan mold makers to add the artist touch of a scroll or a leaf for a Corinthian column, but all work fits within specification. Advanced also has specially designed manufacturing batch equipment for more output and consistency. Scientific dimensions are great, but the architect also wants the color he wants. Whether it is match existing or developing a custom color, Advanced has a computerized color lab to provide an exacting color. In this picture, we are matching 75-year-old terracotta. And that same color doesn't have shading variations during the job. There is no hand guesswork. Color formulations are locked in from day one, and the same dye lot is used throughout the project because we buy the pigments at one time at the start of a given job. Advanced has both a color lab and a testing lab to assure that both color and production quality are expert. Testing is done daily. Advanced has the capacity to meet the needs of any project that has emergency requirements. Everyone in our industry has the desire to make a project get back on track, and Advanced has the infrastructure in each area of production to make things happen timely. A misunderstanding that many people have about our suppliers is that the closer the supplier is to the project, the sooner the problem can be resolved. In reality, turnaround time is a function of enough experienced people and production staff to make an expedited turnaround happen quickly, not proximity to the job. All the stones in this picture look about the same. It's the job of our staging and shipping department to make sure that stone is marked and organized to help you in the installation process. This sheet shows another example of tracking detail to help you locate what you need in the field quickly. Setting drawings label both the stone and the quantity of identical stone on each section of the job throughout our system. This system internally is known as Chart Builder. The next section, we're going to emphasize the services you receive from various specialized areas of support. Every job gets a repair kit to take care of normal damage and installation. However, there are times that self-help is not enough. Advanced has several artisans that are available for job site repairs where unique and difficult problems require the work of an expert. Alex has repaired the streaks from a washdown crew that didn't realize acid can damage stone, from a forklift driver that damaged a column, and so forth. About 2 years ago, we realized that we needed an industry specialist to handle large projects. Our project manager has 20 years industry experience. About half of the time has been spent solving field problems that are different for every project. Every project is the same, and every project is also unique. Our project manager knows how to concentrate on fixing your problem. In this case, the problem started with a foundation that caused almost nothing to fit. In working with the mason and others, he got the tennis complex back on track. This slide is a great project, but not all projects have a radius cylindrical portico added at the 11th hour. But all projects do have changes. Cy, our project manager, turned around drawings in a couple of days, and with our CNC machining, we made columns that were not only tapered, but were also asymmetrical, as required by the radius of the outer wall. This is another example of how project management helps with tough problems. In this case, the portico didn't tie to the main building due to the structural steel being set incorrectly. At the job site, a hand template was made by the project manager. The template was brought back to CAD, drawn, then CNC cut the new mold. The actual replacement piece that fit was at the job site in 4 days. How close the job site was to our plant had virtually nothing to do with our turnaround time. Project management is usually not involved with sequencing. However, if on-site conditions change enough, we can help with material planning during the construction process. Another benefit we offer is value engineering, which usually means using the right masonry material for each part of the building. This building was originally specified for all cast stone. Halfway through construction, the engineer realized there was not enough structural steel to support the weight of the cast stone at the top of the building. At about the same time, changes were requested for larger pieces of stone at the base. Advance showed how to adjust by using GFRC for lighter weight material at the top and Precast for larger pieces at the base. The visual, which all architects are concerned about, was seamless. We recently completed this church using all three products, cast stone, Architectural Precast, and GFRC. Our bet is that no one can tell that the products are different and the church actually saved construction costs. This project is at USC in Los Angeles, and the story is the same. Using the right masonry product saved money and time. In this situation, there wasn't room to bring in big equipment to complete the campus. GFRC installation did not require large cranes. We've talked about our internal capabilities, but external certifications provide insurance to our purchasers in a very important way. Almost all commercial structures have standard specifications: cast stone, architectural precast, and glass fiber reinforced concrete. Specifications drive the quality control of how the product is made. There are three primary certifying organizations: the Cast Stone Institute, CSI, Architectural Precast Association, APA, and PCI. Advanced is a member of CSI and APA. The three certifying organizations take the legal obligation of defining the standard for masonry products. The standard specification states either that the product you purchase must have been made in a certified plant, as shown in this example, or that the mason, not the producer, must prove the plant made an or equal product. The burden to prove or equal is on the mason and the purchaser of the product. Proving or equal when a legal or engineering problem arises is not as simple as it may seem. For example, an important requirement is producing a certification for freeze-thaw. Freeze-thaw testing is difficult to do for a standalone plant since it requires a long testing period. As part of the certification fees, the QC organization supervised the intricate procedures required of just this one test. Yet there are many others. All of this is a documentation battle when challenges arise. Just so you know, Advanced exceeds the quality control standards of all certifying organizations. In summary, people always make the difference in any company. Also, the ability to call on a range of professionals should give you peace of mind that almost any problem that arises is going to be dealt with by an expert. Producing cast stone, architectural precast, and GFRC means that the right product for the job is going to be used. Both size and quality control are important in completing a project timely. Plant certification is another way of taking legal liability off the mason and placing it on the quality control experts. We thank you for listening to our webinar presentation, and if you have other questions, please contact sales at advancedarchitecturalstone.com. Thank you.